Okay, how are you, my friends? Now I will explain for you the best tour guide, the best tracking ways you can follow in Istanbul. So, first of all, Google Map works very well in Istanbul and in Turkey. So, I will explain for you. Here is Istanbul. As you see, it's very big. It's really huge city, and hopefully now we are here if you are in my place. And this triangle is Constantinople, and we are in the center of Constantinople. So I will give you like different like if you want to stay like for 5 days. So I will start from the most important parts, and I will give you a tracking way. So from here, first of all, this is aqueduct. It's for Roman Empire back to 900 years ago. It's very beautiful and worth to visit. And first of all, let me tell you something else. You can put this and turn this on. You see this one, and you can see the metro lines. And public transportation in Istanbul is very good and convenient. And you can use your credit card, or you can buy Istanbul card, and it will be a little cheaper. And use the Istanbul card or your credit card for public transportation. Yeah. So I will continue. So this is aqueduct, and it's very beautiful. You can visit aqueduct, and then from here, now I will explain for this the most important part, which is here. And from here you can visit also the Shahzade Mosque. It's also old mosque. It's you can save it like this, and then you will have access to all the saved areas. And from here you can walk into Soleimania. It's a really beautiful mosque. It's one of the biggest mosques in Istanbul, and it have a very beautiful yard, and from the yard you have a very beautiful view of Bosphor and all this area. So Soleimania, let me save it. And from here you can walk to Grand Bazaar, Kapalı Çarşı. And inside Grand Bazaar everything is a little expensive, but it's worth to visit. And from here you can see Bayazid Square. It's also very old, this area. And maybe visiting Bayazid Mosque too. From here you can follow this T1 tramway line, and all this neighborhood is like old neighborhood, lots of place to visit, and you can walking to this main part, which is Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and there is some temples. It was the main part of Constantinople, and Constantine brought like all these things from different parts. For example, this one from Egypt, he brought from Egypt, and like some other statues and everything like this. And here was actually the place for fighting gladiators and like horse riding and everything like this. So Blue Mosque, you have to visit Blue Mosque. It's and also it's free. The mosques in Istanbul, it's free. You just need to cover your hair and also have a hijab. But in the entrance of the mosque they will give you a scarf and everything, so it's no problem. And Hagia Sophia, of course, recently it's forbidden for tourists to visit the first floor, but if you want, if you go during the pray time, and you can tell them that you want to join to the pray, so they will let you in, so it will be no problem. Otherwise you have to pay like 25 euro to visit the second floor, and of course it's beautiful. And Topkapi Palace, it is also a very big palace. It's a very big museum. You can spend like 5 hours in this museum. It's very big. It's also a bit expensive, like $50, but I think it's worth if you like history. And so it's also beautiful. Don't miss this park, because all around this park is wall, and it have just 2 entrances, and probably you will miss visiting this park, and it's very beautiful park. And so save it. I hope you know how I do like saving this part, and it will be like flags, so you can follow these flags like a tracking way, and it will be very convenient and good. And you can also follow this blue line, which is T1, or take T1, and walking this neighborhood is lots of shops, and it's very beautiful shops. And finally you will arrive to Eminönü. It's a lots of ferry stations, and you can take ferry to go to Asian side, and lots of places, also Bosphor tour. So Eminönü, this part. In Eminönü you can visit Egyptian bazaar. Inside Egyptian bazaar also the prices is not reasonable, but around Egyptian bazaar everything is like with reasonable price, and you can buy some souvenirs for your family and friends. And here is Galata Bridge. You can walking through Galata Bridge, and it's very beautiful. You see people are fishing, and I will save it. And here is famous for balik ekmek, which is like fish sandwich. And I mean all this neighborhood, I just save it because it's not a specific place.